At a roadside diner, a cop plays an arcade racing game titled Highway to Hell. Close by, a young pair named Charlie and Rachel grab a quick bite before heading out again on their trip to Las Vegas. The two are driving there to tie the knot while keeping it secret from their families, so Charlie worries the officer might discover they have fled from home. Thus, they choose to hit the road once more with their small dog Ben. But right after exiting the diner, the cop tails them on his bike. Scared they are being tracked, Charlie picks another route that takes them to a spot named Black Canyon. After making sure the cop was not chasing them, Charlie uses the quiet area and hopes for an intimate time with Rachel. Still, she says she prefers to wait until after the wedding for that. Even though he really wants it, Charlie says okay. They keep going down the path until they spot an old fuel stop called Last Chance. An odd old guy named Sam lives there. Though quirky, he aids the pair in filling their tank and suggests they use his cabin for rest. Yet Charlie and Rachel rush to reach their goal, so the old fellow gives them weird tips to watch out for the Joshua trees. Plus, he cautions them not to halt in the road center until the next fuel stop since it is risky. Though they do not get the tips, the duo agree and move on as all the station lights fade behind. The drive goes on, and while Rachel and Ben doze off, Charlie works to watch the path. Along the way, he spots Joshua trees in the view and simply skips them, but soon he nods off at the wheel and barely avoids crashing into a signboard. Thankfully, no one gets hurt, but a patrol car comes near, and a strange cop steps out from it. He holds a pistol, a baton, and odd cuffs that seem like real hands. He walks to the car, and Charlie claims all is good. But on close look at the cop, the youth sees his face covered in odd marks. Without a word, the cop tears the car door off using his hands and drags Rachel out. Charlie and Ben attempt to halt him, but the cop quickly drops them with hits and locks Rachel in the car. The lady drops her chain and tries to flee the car, but with one hand moved by the cop, the doorknob vanishes, and she is driven off in the car. Minutes pass, Ben wakes from the hit and rouses his owner, who shouts Rachel's name but sees only her chain on the ground. With no choice, he heads back to Sam's stop and, reaching there, asks who that cop was and why the old man called the road unsafe. Sam then shares that the trail they took has two paths, one being the famous road to hell. Sadly, Rachel was brought there with other girls caught by the sergeant, known as the Hell Cop. One was Clara, Sam's fiancée, who like Charlie dozed at the wheel and got taken by the sergeant. Now the sole way to save Rachel is to go into hell proper, and for that, Sam hands the youth his old pistol and his car. With all set, Charlie loads his stuff into the ride but drops a stuffed bear that doubles as a timer. Sam grabs the timer and sets it for 24 hours ahead since that is the time Charlie has to reach the end from hell or stay trapped forever. Knowing this, Charlie and his loyal dog start out to save Rachel, and Sam says they can locate the gate by passing the trees once more. Charlie then races down the path, but right after leaving the stop, Sam recalls he forgot to mention the car's unique power. It is too late now, and Charlie races past Joshua trees until a ride appears from nowhere and orders him to stop. Charlie parks and readies his pistol to fire at the sergeant, but this time a true cop exits the ride. The youth then guns the engine with the cop close behind, and all at once a gate opens in the road middle. Charlie passes through it, leaving the cop back, and lands in hell, an empty spot with just dirt and hills for miles. As he checks the area, the sergeant brings Rachel to a hell diner where lost souls await their food. The cop pins the lady to the counter using cuffs and asks for a warm drink. But right then, a cop's soul starts to bother him. Mad, Hell Cop draws his pistol, shoots it, and breaks the soul apart. Amid the mess, Rachel uses the sergeant's lapse, spills his drink on the cuff, and breaks loose. Then she dashes from the diner and attempts to flee across the sand but gets circled by a biker crew led by Roy. Sadly, the crew boss gives her to the sergeant but notes that for this, the cop owes him. Hours pass, Charlie reaches the diner too, but Rachel is gone, taken by the sergeant. If that is not enough, the biker crew hits him, and the boss wants to know his reason here. Charlie states he will save his girl from Hell Cop's grip, and for his nerve, Roy allows him to leave. Still, he cautions that if Charlie falls in hell, his soul will work for the biker always. With no choice, Charlie takes the deal and moves on, but amid the crew, he spots a pretty lady who resembles Sam's fiancée. Yet time is short, and he races down the path until he spots the sergeant's ride. Charlie starts chasing the bad guy's car and tries to halt it, but the ride is strong to take his hits. The fight goes on, and Charlie attempts to pull his pistol, but the sergeant is faster and shoots at his car, damaging it badly. Thus, Charlie must stop at the side while the sergeant goes to Hell City with Rachel. Sadly for the youth, the car harm was worse than thought, with light broken and oil dripping. He then seeks aid in the sand middle, but as he steps from the car, he sees a strange driver pulling the ride. Charlie runs to stop the crook, but he is a fixer named Bezel with an odd kid. The man says he thought the ride was left but vows to mend it in his shop. Charlie takes the aid and with his dog goes with them to the shop. With little trouble, Bezel mends the car and even says no fee for the work. Though wary of this nice act, Charlie thanks and hurries after Rachel, not seeing the kid with Bezel has come along, clinging outside the door. Minutes pass, they reach a hell part where good intent souls get punished in scary ways. There the kid named Adam at last shows himself to Charlie and says he can aid in finding Rachel since he knows the sergeant's spot for her. Seeing the youth kinda bend, Charlie takes his aid and on the path asks how a kid landed in hell. Adam says like Charlie, his dad dozed on the road and got killed by the sergeant while the youth was given to Bezel. Seeing the youth as another hell cop victim, Charlie vows to save Rachel and bring Adam back with them to the living world. The kid is glad and tells him Rachel is at a night spot called Hofu's. On arrival, Charlie leaves the kid and Ben in the car and enters the night spot with Sam's pistol ready. Inside, the youth sees many girls locked in cages and after checking all, Charlie at last finds Rachel. He tries to free her, but the sergeant nears, and the youth shoots at him, but it does nothing. Charlie tries to load again, but the sergeant halts him and tosses him in a cage. At last, Hell Cop grabs Charlie's pistol, shoots him, and brings Rachel to the car. Then the cop exits the night spot, leaving Charlie badly hurt. Seeing risk, Adam hurries to aid, and soon Bezel shows and says he can heal him, but Adam must vow not to flee the shop again. The kid agrees, and Bezel puts Adam's hand on Charlie's hurt and uses odd magic to mend him. Luckily, the youth wakes in the night spot fully fixed, and Bezel says he lived thanks to his tough heart but now must return to his world. Charlie says no since he will not quit Rachel easy. Bezel then suggests reaching Hell City by a quick path called the Road to Nowhere. The youth chooses this way, but Bezel cautions Adam cannot come due to the vow. Charlie is sad but knows he must go on and starts on this quick path. On the way, he gets hit again by Roy and his biker crew but gets away and finds the quick path. The way is in a hill cave and can only be walked. He leaves his car and goes in the cave, but soon hears a bike sound nearing. Thinking it Roy, he tries surprise hit, but it is Clara. The lady shares that due to a wrong choice, she left Sam and got stuck in hell. She tells Charlie not to do the same and leave the spot, but the youth is set on saving Rachel even with Clara's cautions. Charlie keeps on the cave and sees a door to a hotel room. There he at last finds Rachel bound to the bed, and though glad to see her, Charlie notes she acts odd. Rachel says she wants intimate time with her guy, but he feels the sergeant nears. His fear comes true with Hell Cop smashing the room wall and starting to hit him. The cop pulls his pistol, but Charlie disarms him with a chair. Still, Hell Cop is tougher and drops him with a hit then a toss to the wall. The sergeant readies the last hit, but Charlie grabs his pistol from the ground and shoots the cop. The hit is true, and Hell Cop breaks apart. So Charlie uses the chance to flee with Rachel, but she wants more intimate time in the room. Seeing this is not his Rachel, Charlie steps back, and the trick shows in the mirror reflection. The youth sees Rachel is really a demon in cover, and the thing starts to hit him. Charlie fights back, but the thing pins him to a chair and uses its tail to press him. Still, the youth pulls a blade from his pocket and cuts the tail, freeing from the beast. At last, he draws his pistol and ends the thing, which drops into a well under the bed to hell depths. Charlie wins this fight, but the quick path was fake, and time to save Rachel gets less. Still, the youth gets in his car and drives the path where he meets many cars going to a big tunnel. Soon the pass turns to a fight, and nearby cars hit Charlie's ride to stop him from Hell City. Yet the youth will not quit now and dodges the other cars to cross the tunnel and reach the city gate. There he walks again and with Ben goes over a bridge guarded by Cerberus the Hell Dog. The beast stops Charlie from crossing, but Ben draws the monster's eye so his owner can pass. The youth then hits the bridge into a dock run by Sharon the ferryman from the dead world. He tells Charlie he can take a boat to Hell City but cautions once over the lake, he may not come back. Charlie thanks for the tip and at last reaches Hell City, much like a vast big city. There the youth gets chased by guards but flees to a fancy room where he finds Rachel. To check she is real, Charlie sees her mirror image and is sure he has his girl. Sadly, the meat is cut by Satan, who shares he took Rachel to be his wife. He also vows to give Rachel luxury and joy Charlie can never give. Yet the lady says no, since she loves Charlie true and wants life with him. Seeing the pair will do all to stay together, the demon says they can go but must not look back or never be free. The pair take the terms and run, but soon the devil laughs and shows one cover as Bezel the Fixer. Minutes pass, Charlie and Rachel exit the city but get circled by past lost souls. Luckily, Rachel spots the sergeant's car and recalls the door open move, does it, and they get in. Then the sergeant shows and chases, but Rachel fast hot wires, and the car goes. The pair flees a tunnel with no seam end, but Rachel knows and says go fast. Again the girl is right, and the car passes the cave wall safe to the city exit. At last, Charlie shoots the car to slow the sergeant, then the pair meets Ben and heads to the tunnel out. Thanks to this, they gain miles, but the car soon gets fixed by Fixer Group under Bezel orders. Meanwhile, Charlie stops at Bezel's shop to keep vow and save Adam, but instead of shop, he sees huge tower, and out comes Bezel much changed. Charlie says he came for Adam, but Bezel or Satan cautions he will not let the youth go. So Charlie offers a test, a race with Hellcop. If they flee, Adam is free from Bezel and goes to living world with the pair and Ben. But if Hellcop grabs them, not only Adam but Rachel stays in hell always. The demon takes the deal, since till now he had only taken kids like Adam and Roy the biker boss. Now with Rachel, he can have real son to aid rule hell and later living world. The deal sets, and Charlie tails Bezel's car to start Spot. With them, Roy and crew come, and Clara asks Charlie tell Sam she is fine. With all set, Bezel shows Charlie hell exit and offers to quit race. Yet the youth dons his red cap and with full drive speeds to end goal. Seconds pass, Hellcop shows racing in his car, and the match starts. As they race, Roy faces his dad and says he wants chance to flee hell, but he says no, Roy always let down. Mad, Roy vows to show wrong and with sets on bike to gate. Roy guns bike full and catches Hellcop car, who aims pistol fast, but biker notes cop owes him. The sergeant lifts pistol, and Roy goes to catch Charlie's car. He catches and with sword ready orders Charlie halt and quit race since he will pass gate. Charlie says no and pulls pistol, but Clara in kind last act claws Roy's face, making him lose bike control. Thus the two race to cliff and drop, with Roy hit by own sword. One risk gone, but Hellcop still comes closer to Charlie's car. The cop starts ramming, but youth pulls pistol and fires clear at Hellcop head. Still not gone, and Adam warns only way to end sergeant is break his glasses. Charlie asks Rachel load pistol, but one bullet left. Worse, Hellcop shoots many at Charlie's car, making Rachel drop ammo on seat. The chase hard, and Hellcop wrecks their car more with pistol shots. Rachel keeps hunting ammo, but under seat finds secret car device. She hits button and starts vehicle nitro, the exact special power Sam forgot tell Charlie. Thanks to this, car race is full, and at last Charlie, Rachel, Ben and Adam pass gate and escape hell. On other side, group back to living world as the cop who chased Charlie still on road, can't believe scene. The cop cuffs the youth there, but Charlie cares not since thinks worse done. Yet he cheers early, and seconds pass, Hellcop car drives through sign and fire. Then sergeant walks to them, and facing huge being, cop empties pistol at him. Yet shots no use, and one hit Hellcop tosses cop to ride. The bad then nears Charlie, who though hands cuffed grabs cop helmet and tries hit Hellcop. With blows he breaks one lens and bad glasses, but Hellcop holds and aims pistol at Charlie throat. Just when lost, Rachel shows with boyfriend pistol and fires clean through Hellcop glasses. With weak spot gone, demon cop blasts to bits, and at last group free from hell, surprise even devil. After this trip, Rachel and Charlie wed with parents okay and live happy rich with Ben. They also aid Adam find family, and Sam keeps at fuel stop warning all not cross road to hell. So what did you think of this movie? Leave it in the comments below, and if you liked the video, like and subscribe for more movies recaps. See you next time.